Hello, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hello, Andrew. Hello, Brandon. Hello, Pamela. Hello, Heather. Hello, Christy. Hello, Amy. Hello, Candy. Hello, Marlene. Hello, my friends. First, I want to thank you all for being so patient with me as I try to readjust to the live schedule and try to just gather my bearings, so to speak, to be live with all of you again. But today, I am going to show you in totality the new release, and I'm also going to share with you, hopefully, a project. That is my plan for tonight. I want to thank you all again so much for uplifting me during this time, and I just appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And you guys have just been all have been so good to me. Oh, the theme shirt, actually. This is completely by accident. This was one of Rob's shirts from school. So I wore this today because I just wanted to wear something of his today and kind of be wrapped up in it. And it's wild that this we're doing some space shuttle stuff and I'm wearing this shirt. So that's really wild. All right. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Christy. Hello, Sarah. Hello, Marlene. Hi, everyone. So, all right, so let's go ahead and let's head down to the table and let's get started, okay? So this month, let me zoom out a little bit. This month is all about outer space. Let me move this back into frame here. There we go. And we can zoom out a little bit more. I know it is an amazing coincidence, but if I've learned anything in the past several weeks, absolutely nothing is a coincidence anymore. That is for sure. All right, hold on. I just got glitter glaze all over my hand. So let's go ahead and go through this release, shall we? So first and foremost, I think we are going to talk about the inspiration box. I will say, number one, that use Space 24 to see this collection. I don't know what that means. Use Space 24. Okay, so I will tell you that this release has gone madness. It's been maddening. It has been super, super popular. We have already had to reorder several products, and this inspiration box I know is in very limited supply. Oh, use Space 24. Oh, okay. So this is going to, that brings up everything for the release. Okay, there should be a collection though. There should be a collection that we can link as well, because Space 24 is going to bring up other things as well. So this is, I don't think we have many of the inspiration box left. I will say that, and we, only have so many, obviously, of these boxes every month, and the boxes have been so popular, so incredibly popular. So far this year, this is only our second box. So I think that the team is doing it right, okay? So let me go ahead and pull everything out. First and foremost, I have a swatch of the embossing powder to show you. So first we have this beautiful, beautiful glitter stock. We give you a glitter stock every month. Oh, it does? Okay, so it's not bringing up other things as well? Okay, good. So our glitter stock, if you've never used it before, it is a shed-free glitter. It will not come off of here, and it's just, as you can see, just absolutely beautiful. Then you are going to receive, next month's theme is butterflies. It's all about butterflies and lace next month. We have this beautiful lavender cardstock and then a beautiful gray cardstock that you are receiving, and this is in the full size. Then also, you are receiving a polka dot blue, a striped gray, and you are receiving a half sheet of what is considered our layering weight of cardstock, and this is the navy blue. Then you are also receiving, as always, 5 of our pre-scored, pre-cut card bases. These are fantastic to have on hand because, of course, they are already pre-scored and pre-cut for you, so you do not have to worry about any uneven lines and things like that. Oh yes, I watched your video earlier, Sarah. It was great. Then you are going to receive, of course, the stamp set. This stamp set has already been used within an inch of its life, but you will be able to see this on the website. This is the spaced out stamp set. We have, you know, our little astronauts. We have the astronaut with the rocket, astronaut with a little balloon that is a moon, the little alien, and you know, the different sentiments and the space, the planets, and that is available for separate purchase, or you can purchase it. Within the box. Then these are all of my little cheats that I already have done from Heather got them out for me earlier. You're also going to receive the full coordinating die set, and this is a giant die set this month. This die set is enormous. You are going to get this in your box. That's one of the great things about our inspiration boxes. You're also going to receive the Out of This World paper pack. I can tell you that this Out of This World paper pack is not only out of this world, but also it is now officially one of our evergreen products. So we will always have this product. We won't always have it in stock because obviously we have to continue to order it, but it is one that is selling like bonkers. This particular pad, it coordinates with Raven, Midnight, Potion, Lagoon, and Phone Booth. Those are the cardstock colors. Then let's take a look at this beautiful pad. So they are, hello, halushk. These are beautiful stained glass. So the front side is like a stained glass, and then the back is going to be very much a realistic galaxy. And of course, we are going to use these tonight. So they are just absolutely stunning. You get 12 patterns. You get 2 of each. They are double-sided, and they're gorgeous. They are absolutely beautiful. Just imagine, I mean, just cutting out that circle and popping that up. I'm slowly but surely getting my creative juices back, and that's why I wanted to make something with you tonight, because I don't know, creativity is my escape, and it's always been my escape. So I wanted to make something with you all tonight. So that is the paper pad. Of course, on the back, you will be able to see all of the different images that are a part of it. This is a little bit different than our normal ones. Normally the entire back is black, but it's weird because like also the paper is black. So it's a really different look to it, but it's still really cool. I know I want to just use them, you know, by themselves, don't you? So that is the Out of This World paper. You are also receiving what we call a simple blend. It's actually not a simple blend this month. This is a kind of like a full stencil. This is a really cool kind of a look inside of what a space shuttle would look like, or like the, you know, an instrument panel. And I believe, stop me if I'm wrong, Brutus Monroe team, I believe this is only available in the box. I don't think you can purchase this separately, but I'm not 100% sure. But that is the circuit board stencil. Then you are going to receive some beautiful blue ribbon. We're doing ribbons again, but just in a smaller capacity. And then this incredible shaker mix. This is just, it's so, let me zoom in a little bit. We might be able to do this separately. I don't know if we're going to offer this separately or not, but look at how beautiful the little pieces are inside of here. This might be only a box thing as well. I'm not sure. There are certain things that are box exclusives. So that is the inspiration box. So the inspiration box this month is, I mean, nothing short of amazing. And if you love outer space and you love, you know, really fun galaxy patterns and things of that nature, this box is for you. Absolutely. Oh, currently it's only in the box. Okay, so that tells me that we may offer it in the future outside of the box. I don't know though. I just approve everything at this point now. I haven't been out of the game for a couple of weeks, but you all are in very, very good hands. Very, very good hands. So, all right, let me pop all this back in here. There we go. All right, next up, let's talk about, what do we want to talk about next? Let's talk about, I don't have my cheat sheet here tonight. That's okay. Let's talk about the stencil of the month. Do I have, I do have a cheat sheet. Oh, I knew they wouldn't steer me wrong. I do have a cheat sheet. It's just She must not have been able to find the tape. That's all. So the stencil of the month this month is called Years Galore. So this is the stencil of the month, and this can only be purchased. I think you can get this now outside of the stencil of the month. I'm not 100% certain. Hi, Christopher. So I missed the live yesterday, but watched the replay. My grandparents were extras in Tu Wong Fu. Oh, that's incredible, Rebecca. I love that. I love that. It will be up next week. Okay, perfect. So this is the stencil of the month. If you love gears, again, in the respective space or, steampunk, whatever that may be. Yeah, okay, so this is currently subscriber only. We'll have to work on that for the future. Hold on, so I'm not distracted. Let me fix my watch so that it does not pop up. Hold on, give me 1 moment, guys. I apologize. I just get a gajillion messages while I'm live, so we're gonna make it so it doesn't pop up. Hello, Belinda. So this is the stencil of the month. We're not going to use this tonight, but we will use this, of course, in a future live. And while we're on the stencils, let's talk about the other stencils, that are now available. So the other stencils are, let me grab my cheat sheet. First, we have weathered paint. I have a really cool idea for this one. I want to kind of cut out this area and have the little alien peeking out of it, because this is weathered paint, but this really does look like, to me, this could be like space or like some sort of continuum or just something very cool like that. Then we have available, this is called Splatter. This is probably one of my favorite stencils so far this year, and it's just so fun. I mean, you can use it for different splattered galaxy colors. You can use it with glitter glaze. I would say definitely use this with your chunky glitter glazes because you have those wider open spaces. Oh, it could be a countertop. And then last but not least, we have Angles. So Angles, hello Monica. Angles is a really, really fun pattern that is just that, a whole bunch of different angles. And again, this could be used and utilized as a background for those spaced theme cards. Okay? So those are the stencils. Hello, Anne Marie. Thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate it. So in what's the word I'm looking for? In the spirit, we'll say the spirit of the stencils, something that I consider very close to the stencil. Sorry, this is my cheat sheet that they make for me so that I know what everything is and what the names are. This is called Spaced. So this is the Spaced cutting die. It will come to you in our new packaging. It comes in an envelope now, just like so. And it has now not only what everything cuts out as, but it also shows you what the pieces look like. This is our brand new way of doing packaging. It's number one, it's better for the environment because this is paper and not plastic. We're trying to do the least amount of plastic we can this year, and it's a little envelope. So all of your pieces, you have this beautiful little outline piece here. I think that there are some cut out for me somewhere to show you. Here they are. Okay. So this one is my favorite out of all of them. I mean, they're all incredible, but this centerpiece, let me kind of, wait, I might have to run this through again. It looks like it didn't. Nope, it didn't go through all the way. I'm going to have to run it through again. Hold on. Everyone, I'll run it through again. This center guy is my absolute favorite. So let me grab a piece of glitter stock real quick. Let's see. What color? Well, let's do it on this because I'll use this for a project. This beautiful, I'm not sure the exact color name of this, but this is the one we're going to use. It's okay. It is all right. This machine, the lawnmower can be very finicky. I'll just run it through again. No big deal. Okay. Hello, Francie. Hello, my friend. Okay. So now we can pop all these pieces out. You just want to be careful with it because it is a very delicate die. You know us and our delicate dies. Oh, and of course I ripped it. We may have to cut it out again, but you should get the idea. The problem is when you get a new die and you start working with it, you have to know where kind of all the pieces are. Do you know what I mean? But you get the idea that it is a full circle that looks just like this. And then you also get all of your moons. I think the problem is I've got to cut these pieces out of the center, although I don't want to. I think that's what has to happen because since we're trying to keep all these pieces together, it's not able to really get firm pressure. So I would keep these pieces together, but cut them out of the center of here. And I'm gonna run it through one more time because all we have is time at this point so I'm gonna run that through again. Actually, I'm gonna do it with a piece of just gray cardstock. That's what I have here. Easily accessible. I know, I'm gonna grab my stabby tool, I could see it. See, that's what we needed to do. It literally popped right out of here like butter. Let me move this to the side. That fell on the floor. I'll have to figure that out later. Okay, so now we have our stabby tool. So we should be able to just pop this guy right out to show you what it looks like. And now that is a perfect cut. And now I want to use this die on everything. Okay, so let me move this to the side. Now you can see, once you pop all your pieces out, because that's the most difficult part, you can see just how, and I didn't cut everything out, but look at how fun that die is. And again, I would suggest, and I'm only suggesting this because now this is the first time, actually I'm not going to lie to you, first time I've ever cut this out. You do need to take out those center pieces, and that's going to help you exponentially. But that's just perfect to literally just put that in the center of your card and add a sentiment, and you're done. Hi, Ash, and you're done. And then, of course, you also are going to receive the Saturn, this little like galaxy Milky Way kind of a situation, and then, all the stars. So really, really, really great die of the month. And the only die of the month that I'm more excited about than this one is the one for next month. Because next month is really, I really worked hard on next month's. And fortunately, and oddly enough, we actually have, it's weird, we have everything for the next 2 months. So planning ahead was really helpful in this case. So that is the spaced die of the month. Also this month, we have brand new washi sheets. These washi sheets are really, really cool because they are obviously galaxy themed. Usually I create like a little swatch card of these. But I didn't have a chance this month, but they are, with our washi sheets, they are, what is the release theme for April? I can't tell you that one yet. That's too far ahead. We have it. We just finalized it all today, but I can't tell you that one yet. So when you peel these off, they are like a strip of tape, and they are just absolutely incredible. You can use them in all different projects, from scrapbooking to card making to home projects. I mean, you can really use these for a multitude of things. Plus, they are at an incredible price point. Yes, you will definitely want the I Want It All next month. I can tell you that for sure. You will want the I Want It All next month. So those are the washi sheets. All right. Then we have the embossing powder of the month, and then we'll go into the other stamps, because one of the stamps I'm using tonight. The embossing powder of the month this month is called Nebula, and it is this incredible. Yes, we have 2 boxes in April. We have the birthday box, and then we have the regular box. So that's Nebula, and I'll show you here because I have my little swatch guide. So Nebula on white is going to be very sparkly and dark, but on black is where Nebula really, really shines. It's incredible. Absolutely beautiful. Okay. Then that brings me to my next order of business. I keep forgetting how close we can zoom in. It's almost like doing an x-ray. Next up, we have our, let's talk about Stamp Club and Stamp Club Plus, shall we? So Stamp Club this month is this little astronaut, and it says, "Make today amazing." So if you're in Stamp Club for $5 a month, you get the stamp. If you're in Stamp Club Plus, you get the coordinating die. Okay, so those are the Stamp Club and Stamp Club Plus for this month. And that's again another subscription that you can subscribe to. And next, let's talk about consumables. So any of you that have been around for a while, you know a consumable is just simply something that can run out. That's what we call our consumables here at Brutus Monroe. So we have Cosmo, we have Orion, and we have Galileo. These are 3 brand new, never seen before. Well, unless you've already ordered them. Aqua pigments. They are just absolutely beautiful. They're a limited edition, of course, unless something garners that they become a evergreen product. Like for instance, our Wizard of Oz were not supposed to be an evergreen product, but they became an evergreen product because of that. Oh, Melissa, I sure do have swatches. So Cosmo is this absolutely stunning wine, almost Merlot color, excuse me. Galileo is this very deep, very, I want to say olive, but it's even deeper than olive. And then Orion is this stunning, almost like bright lavender. Bright lavender. Just so incredibly beautiful. Okay? So those are, an evergreen product means that we will have it forever. That's all that means. Okay? And back on to consumables, we have our glitter glaze this month. So the glitter glaze this month is called Celestial Skies. Let me zoom in a little bit because you really need to see how beautiful this is in real life. So remember, we always have this special little cap inside of our glitter glazes to keep them fresh. But look at this glitter glaze. This glitter glaze is one of the most beautiful glitter glazes we have ever produced here at Brutus Monroe. Look at those colors, and we can always do the what's that called, the blizzard test, because it does not fall out. It is thick with 2 C's, and it is just, it's stunning. Inside of here, I do have a swatch, of course, of this. Inside there is, and this isn't dry yet, so I can kind of manipulate it and move it around. You are going to see there are little moons. There are little flecks of, we call them glitter shards is what those are. And of course, it's going to look different on the black than it is on the white. You're going to be able to see some of the background through, depending again on how thick you place this onto. And you'll notice that in true Brutus Monroe form, the glitter glaze is always going to match the embossing powder. Well, generally, if we do a glitter glaze, it's going to match the embossing powder, because that it makes it so much easier for you to be able to coordinate it. Okay? All right, so let me zoom out again, and let's get to chatting about the stamps, shall we? Let me move these swatches so I don't ruin them. They'll dry for tomorrow. All right, we have 2 more stamps to go over, and that is the release for this month. Okay, so this is the Always Dream Big stamp. This is probably my favorite stamp from this release. In here we have this incredibly beautiful rocket. That's what I'm going to use one of these tonight for my card. I'll pop one of these out so you can see. You'll start seeing card samples, I think, next week. So I'm going to use this rocket ship tonight. Look at how cool that is. Oh, I just love it so much. And then you always have Always Dream Big, You're a Star, I Love You to the Moon and Back, and then, of course, all of the planets. This is an incredible, incredible stamp set. Yeah, perfect for a mini slimline. Every time I say mini slimline, I think of Mini Scoos, my little niece. Okay. Then, I'm just going to set this to the side. We have the most popular stamp this month, oddly enough. I love this stamp, but I didn't think it was going to be the most popular. What's the best way to... I'm going to color it tonight, Amy. And that is... Here's the luckiest guy in the world. I already have all my pieces. Oh, and I should have mentioned there's also a coordinating die, of course, for that. But this is the Best Bots stamp set. So all of these fun little robots. This sold out within 24 hours of us launching it. So there's a pre-order, and it will ship the week of the 16th, I believe it says on the website. But this is a really, really cool stamp set. And then, of course, the coordinating dies. And when you get a stamp and die combo, it's going to have this sticker on it, and you always want to flip it over to look for the dies. My dies, fortunately enough, have already been cut out for me and separated, but yours will just be slipped into the back of the packaging, okay? All right, let me put all of this back in here. And let's start talking about a card, shall we? I know, isn't it fun? I think it's so fun. Let me just go through my cheat sheet here real quick and make sure that I went over everything, and I believe I did. Whew. All right. So, let's see here. I want to take a look. Okay, so we are going to start with, I just had to look at my cheat sheet real quick. Sorry, everyone. It is out of this world, isn't it? Okay. Sorry, just grabbing some supplies, my friends. All right. Whoops. And of course I dropped that on the floor, but that's okay. It's just going to live there. Penny and just... Oh, yeah. So we are going to flip this over because that makes it very easy for us to pick the shades in which we are going to use. So I think we're going to use some Potion and some Midnight for our background. So I have some Midnight cardstock, which seems to be a lot of folks' favorite, is that Midnight. And then Potion, let me see if I have a big enough piece. Oh, I might not. We might be switching over to phone book in this card. Sorry, everybody. This card just keeps falling on me. Oh, yep, we'll use some phone book. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to first cut down our 2 pieces of cardstock. So we have, again, the phone book and the Midnight. Oh, absolutely, I can show you the difference. Let me grab some Raven. So Raven is a true black. It's a very deep black. And Midnight is a deep blue. So it might not look like there's a big difference on the website, but they are very, very different. Can you see that? Phone book is it's almost the phone book is almost the exact same color as the Yellow Pages. That's why we call it a phone book. Almost identical to the color of the Yellow Pages. Okay, so we're going to cut these down. These are already semi-cut down, but we're going to cut them down to 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Or no, 4 by 5 1/4. Where's my straight edge? There we go. So 4 by 5 1/4. We're going to do the same with this one. So 4 by 5 1/4. I know. And then we are going to actually take just one of them. We're just going to slice it right kind of down the center. And that's going to be the phone book that we're going to do that with. Okay? And we're going to place these together like so to give us kind of a little... I have to find your frame, Christopher. Find your frame. All right. So this is the start of our card. All right? And then for our background piece, let me move my trimmer out of the way. Oh, also the Tim Holtz trimmers, are back in stock. So for our background piece, we are going to utilize one of our pieces of this beautiful, beautiful cardstock. And I think I want to use one that isn't super, super heavy in the colors, because we're going to use some of the washi as well. Let's see. Oh, I really love this one. How do you pick though, right? How do you pick? I think we'll do this one. I'm really into this one. For some reason, that keeps calling my name. It was made for her, wasn't it? So we need to be this to be 2 by... Let me pop this over here. This is going to be 2 by 3 1/2. I had to check my cheat sheet again. That's okay, Debbie. So we're going to trim just a little bit off of this end first so that we can start with some pattern. So this will be 2. And then 3 1/2. We'll just trim a little bit off of this end. And then trim a little bit off of this end. I almost just made a big boo-boo. And then we have this really cool galaxy. So we're going to build. Let me move this out of the way because I think we're done with the trimmer now. Okay, so now we have that there perfectly. All right, I love that. And I actually don't know that we're going to use the washi because I can't decide on the washi. So I don't think we're going to use the washi. But on a space card, you really can't have enough, in my opinion. Like you can't do too much. So this currently is where we're at. So I lied. I do need the paper trimmer again. I need to cut down a piece of this incredible groovy silver paper that we carry here at Brutus Monroe to 0.5 inches. All right, by 4 1/4 inches. And this is going to get placed right here. And we're just building, right? We're just building up our card, okay? Now I think we are officially done with the trimmer. All right, and now I need to cut myself out a circle. And I think that I'm going to cut my circle out of, just to continue with the theme, I think we might use some Raven. to kind of ground everything. All right. Oh yeah, it really makes it look very, very, very space-like. And let's see, I think I'm going to go a little bit smaller. I think that's good. I'll tell you the size, don't worry. Remember to pick up your die holders. We came out with these. They're plastic, and they don't nick or scratch your dies. It was something that was very important to me. We'll run this through the lawnmower real quick. Oh, yes. Okay, and to add a little bit of visual interest to this, because again, this is space. You cannot do too much, in my opinion. Now, you know me. There's I never think you can do too much to a card. But I'm going to grab my stick and stamp mat, which just recently came back in stock. I'm going to use this one that has been used within an inch of its life. Stick that puppy right on there. And then I'm going to grab this guy, and we're going to do a little bit of glittering. Okay. And this is a really cool technique that I'm excited to do. So let me grab my, where is my embossing ink at? I'll find it, don't worry. Oh, here it is. So this is a fun little technique that I'm going to do here. Actually, oh, this is one. Because our embossing ink, yes. Oh no, you'll see. I'm doing something that's much better than a white splatter. So I'm just going in and I'm adding, I might do a little white splatter on this guy, maybe. What do you think? I'm going to be using a tool that I've never used with you guys before. All right, my embossing ink is down. You can't really see it, but I'll show you when I pull up the stencil. Can you kind of see it there? All right, so I'm going to grab this. Oh, I'm glad that it's a stimulating live because I didn't think that I was going to have much gusto tonight, so I appreciate that. I do. And now I need to find my tweezers, which always seem to go missing. I don't know. By gosh, by golly. Yes, the Big Daddy trimmer. That is right. And I'm going to place this in this little safety vestibule. And I'm going to use one of these. Have you all ever seen one of these before? We carry these at Brutus Monroe, and it is a glitter spritzer. So I'm just going to spritz. So see how it just sprays the glitter on top, and it gently mists the glitter. See how it's gently misting that glitter? This is the best thing to use for this technique. I'm going to disarm, and I'm using the sugar glitter for this technique. And now, let's tap, tap, tap. And look at what we've done. Isn't that one of the most beautiful things you ever did see? Yes, there's no glitter bob, and it perfectly places your glitter all over the background. We do not sell the trays. They're actually from the Dollar Tree. But I always say that if I ever can get a case of them, I'm just going to give them away for free, you know, with an order. So now we have this incredible kind of nebula in the background. Isn't that cool? And we did that in literally, 2 seconds. And it's a glitter sprayer. Yes, the glitter is dry in the mister. Yes. Well, you can see there's literally no glitter. Literally not a speck, because I used the little tray. Use like an old box or something. You know what I mean? I think it's so cool. All right, so let me grab my tray again. We're going to move this out of the way because I have to do some white splatter, because now I was told about, hello Danielle, I was told about the splatter, so now I need to do some splatter. Let me get our glitter out of here. And it uses very little glitter. That's the other thing that I love about it. So let's do a little bit of splatter here. I'm going to take my Aqua Splash in white, and I'm just going to splash. And a lot of folks are like that. There were so many people that are like, that looks like a nail polish bottle, because that's exactly what it is. You can paint with this or just use it to splatter, and it gives you the perfect splatter every time. Why not, just for giggles? Let's use some silver too. Yes, Polly, I needed to be creative tonight. So we'll use a little bit of silver. And I'm keeping into this area down in the bottom corner. Okay. And then we can take this out of our splatter vestibule and grab our heat gun. And just heat this puppy up. It will dry pretty quickly, but I like to hurry it along a little bit. Yes, our glitter stock is my favorite. We have some new colors coming out next month. I agree. I couldn't agree more. All right, so we're going to set all of our pieces to the side, and I am going to now begin to color our rocket ship. So we want to stick with the colors. Whoopsies. This has to dry, so I need to set it kind of to itself on the side. All right, so let's get our rocket ship out. Will the glitter come off what you missed it? No, it will not if you let it dry. It will not. Yeah, I am not really a big glitter fan, so to speak, of like loose glitter, but I can use it with this, and I will tell you, we only have 12 of these in stock. I hesitated using it tonight, but I really wanted to use it tonight. Well, thank you. Thank you, Jess. That makes me feel good. All right, so we're going to try to emulate the colors that are in this little guy here for our rocket. And I am in a space of, I want this to be coming, all of the colors that are coming off of the background of this rocket to be just all different beautiful colors. That's my goal. I think that with this rocket, we are seeing, different shades and different colors of the galaxy, and I want this to really emulate that. I want this to be a really, really cool, really diverse palette. So we're going to start with purple because we can see the purple here, obviously. And then I think we'll go in with a little bit of a deeper purple. I always test these. Nope, not on that, Christopher. On this. Okay. Oh, yeah. So we'll go in with a little bit of a deeper purple here. And all we're doing, everybody gets so stuck on coloring. Just go with it. It's, you know, coloring is really up to your interpretation. You can really create something very beautiful by just coloring and just letting the colors kind of meld together and work together, and it can be a lot of fun. Don't get too nervous about it, you know? All right, so now we're gonna go in with this beautiful blue color, and I'm starting with some of the deeper blues and purples and really letting those colors shine. Okay, so you can see already that it's very, very whimsical. So now we're gonna go in with an orange. That's not orange, this does this to me every time, because that cap looks orange even though it's not. And now you'll be able to see this start to come to life as we start to add the brighter shades into here. Now you want to try to put shades next to each other that are going to work together, because that is really going to really, again, make it come to life. It's really a beautiful, this is a beautiful, beautiful stamp. Now I want to go in with a yellow, and then we're going to grab a red and a pink, and then we should be good. Okay. The Olos, no, I mean, they smell like alcohol markers. If you've ever used an alcohol marker before, they just smell like, really like just like an alcohol marker. They don't have a very strong scent, I would say. They're not super pungent. Okay, there's our yellow. Now we'll go in with a lighter red. And again, we're just kind of tapping in the color, because this is smoke. You know, this is supposed to have a really loose. You can even, you know, layer it up. All right. And last but not least, we are going to go in with like a rosy pink. That's not a rosy pink. Here we go. And we're going to add in our final color. And the thing is, when you look at this right now, the colors are really, I mean, they're just beautiful. And we're just going in and shading some different areas. And look at how fun that is now. I mean, in 2 seconds. And luckily, this program is syndicated, so you can watch it over and over again. I'm going to go in with a little bit of Wild Geranium, just to give a little bit of shading to our rocket. And then the only color that we didn't use is a teal. So that's the color we're going to use for our little rocket pieces here. And there we go. In seconds, we were able to create that beautiful, beautiful background, right? I love it. I love it, I love it. All right, so now let's find ourselves a sentiment. And I think I want to use Always Dream Big, because that's my motto. Always dream big. And now this is dry enough. This should be dry enough. Let's start figuring out assembly, shall we? So we're going to grab this piece first. And we're going to grab a adhesive runner. Gina K's to be specific, because it's my absolute favorite. And that's not because she's my bestie, that's because it is a good tape runner. So we're going to place this right on top here like so. All right, and then we're going to bring this piece over a little bit further, and I like to do this direct to the paper. We're going to bring this piece a little bit further over so we can see more of it. Okay. Then we're going to take this guy, and we're going to kind of, you know, do that a little wonky because it's space. It's a space card, and we want this to really catch people's eyes. And then we're going to go in with our glitter piece here. And I'm going to use quite a bit of tape, but I'm also going to go in with a little bit of my favorite glue, which is the Bearly Art glue. Okay. And just add a little bit of glue here as well. I always say that on these types of cards, glue is your insurance policy. And then this is probably not completely dry yet, so we are going to just be careful when we're laying it down. I can actually tell that it's absolutely not dry yet, but that's okay. All right, so there is the beginnings of our card. And then we're going to put our Always Dream Big right down here in the bottom. But first, let's grab ourselves some foam tape, because this is space, right? We need things to be flying. So let me grab my foam tape in these scissors that are allegedly non-stick, but I can tell you what they're not. All right. And we're going to pop that right on there. This foam tape has been, unfortunately, exposed to the elements, meaning it has been unrolled for a very long time, making it not as sticky, but will muster through somehow. All right. Grab my stabby tool. Hello, Paula. It's good to be here. It really is. I appreciate all of you for hanging out with me tonight. All right, so now we're going to place our rocket ship, just coming right up the side here. And then we're going to grab our Always Dream Big. And we're going to place that right down here. And then there's just so much beautiful visual interest in the background. I mean, this is almost emulates a planet. And then we have, I mean, a card like this, a space themed card, you really have to do it. You know what I mean? Like you have to do it. You can't willy-nilly with a space card. That's for sure. You can't be willy-nilly with a space card. We're going to be generous with our adhesive. And the reason being is there's a lot going on the front here. And we do not want for anything to falter. Right? That is pretty amazing. All right, let's adjust that a little bit there. And there we go. We have our very first space card. And I love it. What do you think, my friends? What do you think? And I wish you could see my desk right now because it looks like a full explosion happened. An absolute full explosion. I love that glitter so much. All right, everybody. So I hope you all had a good time with me this evening. I want to thank you all for letting me have this short escape with all of you. I really needed this tonight, and I really needed to create with you, and that's where I feel most comfortable. So I'm happy that I was able to do this with you tonight, and I think we have a really, really cool card after it's all said and done. And again, there's not a wrong way to make a space card. I mean, in my opinion, there is not a wrong way to make a space card. So that is all that I have for all of you this evening. I want to thank you all so much for being a part of my life. I want to thank you so much for hanging out with me this evening. Remember to create something every single day, whether, again, that is a memory or your own ending. I appreciate you all more than you ever know, and I will see you all on Thursday. Good night, my friends.